Got a little past 10 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. This is a regular Commissioners Court meeting, County of Starr, Monday, May the 9th. Let the record show that we do have quorum, everyone being present. I'd like to welcome and thank everyone for being here. If y'all would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have any public comments?
There's none, Your Honor.
I believe we have our minutes before us. I don't know if y'all need any additional time, or do y'all have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion? All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the vendors list.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Vendors have been reviewed and we recommend for approval.
Motion to approve, Your Honor. Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion? All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And claims.
Claims have also been reviewed and we recommend for approval.
Motion to pass. Second.
Moved and second to approve.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Before we start with our reports, if it's okay with the court, I'd like to move to item number 8. And this is an action item to approve a proclamation declaring May as School Lunch Heroes Month. Is Ms. Garza
Candice.
here, Candice? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It is such a pleasure to be here. I am here on behalf of our food service director. I'm on her behalf, Ms. Patsy Ramirez. Thank you, Honorable Judge Vera and Starr County Commissioners, for proclaiming May School Lunch Hero Month, in which each school lunch employee are undercover school heroes, that we serve meals and justice. Justice in nourishing our future leaders, justice in making sure no kid goes hungry, justice in working together in a hot kitchen to be the essential puzzle piece in creating an educated society. Please don't wait for School Lunch Hero Day to say thank you to your school lunch staff, and I hope that you remember how powerful a thank you can be. A thank you can change a life. It changes the life of the person who receives it, and it changes the life of the person who expresses it. The Child Nutrition Program follows evolving complex USDA nutritional guidelines and protocols. But the Child Nutrition Program team, too, evolves with their students as a growing family. And we humbly thank and appreciate the recognition and will happily continue to serve our future leaders.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Garza.
I do want to just introduce our managers that are here present. We have Rio High School manager here at RGCG ISD, Ana Barrera. If she can just either stand up, that's Rio High School manager. Ms. Carla Solis at Gruya High School. Ringgold Middle School, Beth Vela. Veterans Middle School, Linda Medina. Gruya Elementary, Marta Peña. La Unión, Jeremy Seal. Alto Bonito, Angelica Salinas. General Sanchez, Armenia Contreras. Hinojosa Elementary, Vero Lucero. Barrera Elementary, Alma Rosa. Ringgold Elementary, Noelia Lopez. Roque Guerra, Marti Alapa. And it's her birthday today. And Ramirez Elementary, Armandina Zuniga. Thank you very much.
Ms. Garza, thank you so much and the whole staff for taking time to be here with us today. It's really an honor for us to have you in your meeting. I do want to thank you all for the work that you do. I just read last week, I guess it was, where a large percentage of our children if it were not for the school lunch programs, would not have a hot meal all day. So, you know, your job is extremely important to the community and to the children in Starr County. So on behalf of the citizens of Starr County, thank you all so much for the work that you all do for our kids. Again, thank you, and you're right, you know, we don't thank you all as often as we should, but I do want to take this time on behalf of the court to thank you for what you do.
Man, let me ask you a question. All the lunch for the school, for the kids are free, everything?
Yes.
Breakfast and lunch?
Breakfast and lunch and supper, we serve supper
Eso,
too.
¿está bien?
And sometimes Saturday meals, based on tutorials or.
And
Thank you
summer,
very much.
And summer too, we're gonna start summer as well.
yeah,
So,
thank you so much.
thank you very much.
We do have the signed proclamation.
Can we have a picture before you?
Sure.
Tengo un método que te voy a decir.
Would you all wanna take this?
Esto como dice.
Can we have the managers come up?
Sure. Yeah.
It's a large crowd.
You want us to?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some chairs in front. See, and we're gonna put some chairs in front. We'll do this very fast. And can we move this table? Okay, and this,
And the managers can.
all the managers, yes. And you have to
Maybe go a little bit more front.
because you're going to need to have some people on the back. If you're short, we can have you on the back. That way, we won't cover the commissioners. And the taller ones can sit down. I know, you're used to being the tallest on the back, but because we have the commissioners on the back. Okay, we have another chair over here.
Armenia, Mandy, okay.
Okay, let me see, let me just make sure that we get to see all of everybody.
Do you need an additional chair? Cindy, do you need an additional chair for her?
Yeah, I can have an additional chair for her so that we can, and
Because
just
then-
kind of put it in there. Mira, can you see right here? Así ustedes se mueven más para acá, más para dejar más space para ver los commissioners. Let me see. Let me make sure that Commissioner Perez, if you can move this way in the middle of them too, and then Commissioner Science here in the middle of them too. Así, para acá. Right there. How does that look? Can we see everybody?
Should we have the certificate too?
Oh, yes. I have it. We're gonna do it. ¿Dónde quedó el certificate?
Okay, we
I
can
gave it to
Photoshop it.
someone.
No, I have it over here. I know that I got it. Let me just make sure. Can we see everybody from there? One quick check. Okay, Commissioner Sainz, muévase un poquito. Andele, right there, right? Now we can see everybody, guys? Yes. Let me move this chair, this chair. Everybody. Oops. Mija, move a little bit. You, andele, right there, so you can push up there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. Perfect. How are you? Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I know.
And come into the office just so we can put the seal line. Okay. Thank you guys. No, come back. There's some. ¿Verdad?
We vote on that item.
vote.
We didn't vote.
Motion to approve, Your Honor. Second.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Anyone else that needs to come before the court at this time? If not, we'll follow our agenda. Gas department.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. The report for the gas department is before you. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Any questions on the gas report? Okay.
The surplus was 44,000?
Yeah, we had a profit of 44,000, that was very good. Okay, transfer station?
Your Honor and Commissioners, I'm requesting this report be tabled for our next Commissioners Court meeting.
Let me ask you something. How is it going with these people that we hired for transfer and the?
As far as the hauling, everything's going good. The reason I'm tabling this report right now is because the person that was in charge of our account passed away 2 weeks into the hauling contract. So tickets were not turned in properly. The man had an accident and passed away.
One of our employees or?
No.
No, one of the-
The one that came to Commissioner's
Okay,
Court that
right.
day? Yes. So, they're trying to figure out so that our tickets can match their tickets, so that's why we have an incomplete report, so I'm asking the court to let me table it.
Any other question? Thank you.
Thank you.
Tax assessor collector?
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. My report is in front of you. If you can, please follow me. Our total current collections for the month of April 2022 for Starr County only were $231,189.37. Current collection for April 2021 were $225,640.60. There was a total collection of $5,468.77 more than last year. Our total delinquent collections for April 2022, just for Starr County, were $247,781.70. Our total delinquent collections for April was $271,543.40. There was a total delinquent collection of $469,432.98 more than last year. As of April 2022, the tax office.
Ms. Salinas, all I have is one sheet.
Whatever time we're talking.
We don't have the full report.
You don't have the total report? I thought this is what you asked last time, Commissioner.
Yeah, but all those numbers that you're saying, we don't have them.
There are.
Monday?
You don't have a copy, we have.
No.
These are the same numbers.
No one. In other words, you're giving us just a recap.
Right. Yes. As of April 30th, 2022, the tax office has collected 94% of the projected collections. the total remaining collections to collect is $988,234.33. Also, the tax office has collected 64% of the projected delinquent collections. The projected delinquent collections remaining are $977,058.81.
That's the total that in delinquency?
That's the remaining total to collect for the fiscal year.
I mean, but is that number the one that's all it's owed on delinquency, or that's a,
That's the amount that we need to.
No, there's a lot more that's owed.
well, that's what I'm saying, is that
There's
it's
a lot
more than
more.
that, I know that.
Yes.
Yeah, but what's in the budget,
Okay, what's projected?
right,
Okay.
This is from the projection. All this amount that I'm giving you is from the projection amounts that are in the budget. Okay, and I'm very happy to announce and thank you all commissioners and judge for helping us, helping the community on this, the American Rescue Plan payments for the people, for the residents. This is my report for the month of April 2022. We have collected so far, just for the month of April, we collected $301,169.04.
yeah, and that is the money that was allocated by the rescue plan for people that were delinquent in taxes, so that they could get you, if they qualified.
Yes.
So that was good.
Yeah, I was asked about that, what do they need to qualify, I mean,
Exactly, I don't know because we have the website and we have the phone number, so they go to the
sí, pero
website.
hay mucha gente ya grande de edad has called me
Yes.
about, this week I had got about 6 calls, and well, I don't know, who qualifies, how do you apply? And I said, well,
It's up to the government to decide who is going to
I understand,
qualify.
but, I mean,
They need, what they need is the total amount owed in the county tax office and the total amount owed in the
because,
school district.
what I'm asking you, is this people that was affected by the COVID, or just, I mean, if you were owed, you're delinquent because you didn't want to pay, you still qualify?
No,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's got regulations, for example, there's thresholds that must be met of income, age, different
Well, that's what I'm
thresholds.
saying, because a lot of people did ask, you know,
Yeah, I don't know what they are, but Rose or Nilda would probably, you know.
and they asked me, well, can you
I'm-
qualify? I said, well, I don't know.
I'm thinking that Marie Peña is the one that has been known for submitting all these applications, and she's done a tremendous job in helping the community, the Roma community, and precinct 1 and precinct 2. I'm not aware of the other precincts, but Marie has been able to submit a lot of applications, and thanks to that, we can show these numbers and that I'm giving you. I have a list of the people that have been that qualify for that program, and the amount that the government has paid for them. And if you need a copy,
But we need to know, what I need to know is, I mean, who qualifies? These people are asking me. I said, who qualifies? How can
everybody, Commissioner, is allowed and can.
I understand,
and can
but
apply.
entiéndeme, por favor, you know, there's people, but I'm trying to tell you, people, elderly people that don't even know how to get into a computer, that they don't have nobody to help them out, you know, that's what they want to know. I know the whole process, people want to know how.
And there's no way of knowing how this
But
is.
then how they're playing.
How, if they're gonna qualify or not. Everybody's allowed to
apply.
apply, but it's not up to me to tell
No,
you.
I understand it's not up to you, but people are asking me, I said, well, I don't know, call the tax collector. I said, they are the one that brought in this attention to it. I said, well, what can we do? I said, I don't know.
Apply
Okay, venga,
and find out. They need to apply and find out if
Okay, they can come to prison.
And
I want to los que están ahí de la playa, si ahí les da playita, ¿qué va a hacer la pobre vieja chingada?
Okay, what happens is if you apply and you qualify, the government will pay us.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I think what the commissioner is getting at, Salinas, is that maybe someone on your staff could call and find out what the thresholds are, what the requirements are, in order to qualify. You know, that way, someone goes in and they're over the income level, you can tell them, well, you won't qualify. If they're borderline, you tell them, well, apply and see what happens. And if they are meet all the thresholds, then you can say, well, you qualify, you need to apply. But we need to give the public some answers as to what are the requirements that are needed. You know, maybe, or get with
Well, if you see the delinquent tax roll, there's people that owe 50, 60, 70, 80, 100,000 or more.
Well,
Yeah, pero tiene que haber una table.
from the look at this list, there's some people that have been qualified to, and they've got paid $20,000.
How much?
$20,000. Yeah, there's some people that have been paid by the government that much. And it doesn't, they don't look into your budget, they don't look into your bank account, they don't go into your salary.
Just diciendo que based on your income, there's thresholds.
If you are delinquent, and let me tell you this, if you are delinquent in your taxes, that means that you don't have a very good income.
No, that's not true. Hay gente que está haciendo millones y no han pagado los taxes. They shut them down, that's it. So, I mean, don't tell me that you're delinquent, that you don't have money. Hell no, there's a lot of people who just don't want to pay taxes.
Commissioner Perez was just saying that somewhere in the ballpark, you must earn less than 17,000 if you're a couple. And then the more kids you have, of course, the more income you
Well,
have.
that's what people want to know, you know.
And
Pero
that's-
no nomás, I mean, because you owe taxes, te van a pagar.
Well, that, like I said, Ms. Marie Peña has been taking care of all that, applications, and she would be the one that could answer that question, because I haven't done it, so I don't know. But it's,
No, ahí what we're doing.
the help was provided for the
people that don't
county
know-
residents, and that's a blessing.
People that do not know how to log into computers, they're using the computers from the library to, and we help them out to fill out the application.
Well, that's what I'm saying, you know.
Commissioner Perez is providing that service. They're providing the computer and the person who's submitting all the information for the applications. If you can do that for your community, then maybe you can find out and be helping the community more and finding out if they qualify or not. Of course, elderly people will definitely qualify for that grant.
Any other question?
Any other question, any other concern? Does that answer your question, Commissioner?
Not really.
Okay. Provide the service and then
But
you
no,
can find out.
that's not my job, that's your job.
Excuse me,
Yes,
that's
yes,
not my
ma'am.
job.
You're the
My
one that
job
got the
is to
program,
collect.
you're the one that collected the taxes, you should be the one in charge.
I am in charge of
But now
collecting, that's
but
my
you're not
job.
you're not providing the information to the public up there. Just apply, you know.
Of course, my job and my duty is to collect taxes.
That
and
is
be
correct.
accountable for every-
That is correct, and that's what these people are trying to get, pay their taxes, so you can help them how to collect.
Because I don't have enough staff to get them to.
Well, say that, but don't tell me that.
I don't have enough staff. If you have the staff,
No, I don't have the staff.
by all means, you know, it's
Ahora
good for.
Tico tiene staff.
Yeah.
¿Cuánto lo mandamos aquí para allá?
Hacerlo para allá.
Okay, pero it's good that we have, it's a blessing that we have this grant and this help for the people, of course. You know, we all wanna help. I wanna help. And that's why I reach out to you, so you can help your precincts.
I think we've discussed this enough.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and move on. Thank you. Ms.
Okay. Thank you.
County Clerk, Mr. Gonzalez.
Morning, Judge, Commissioner. Share report in front of you. I'll just highlight a couple of our fees that we sent out to records management. We collected $69.62. Our copies were $1833.20. Our records archive were $6,687. And then our due to the general was $18,277.20. Our total due to the treasurer for the month of April was $36,047.20. We've kept it pretty consistent, Judge, Commissioners, over the months. I don't have a report for you, but I know I spoke to Judge Vera about our probates. Now we're gonna be depositing into the different funds, and we've already collected for the month, first quarter from January to April. Spoke to the Judge's office, they wanted to do by quarter, so it's gonna be about $8,000 that we're gonna deposit. That's gonna be in a different one, different report, and I'll have that for the next Commissioner's Court. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Sheriff's Department.
Morning, Judge, Commissioner.
Morning.
The projected revenue for the month of April of 2022, it was distribution 1,500, police marshal services, for transportation 5,298, medical services 162, marshal services for inmates 83,380, Hidalgo County 181, for a total of $271,540. Count for May the 2nd was 54 federal inmates, 101 Hidalgo, 93 local inmates for a total of 248 inmates. And the monthly average was 51 federal and 101 Hidalgo. This puts us at, for this same time last year, from April 2021 to April 2022, it's an additional $5,834. We're at 60%.95 for the year. Any questions, Your Honor?
No, this is through the month of April.
Yes, sir.
We're still a little ahead, about 3% ahead. We should be
About
so.
40%, that 39% to go to the projected.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be almost on the mark. A little bit over. Thank you.
Any questions? No. Thank you. International Bridge.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is the report for April 2022. The total revenue from traffic is $201,641. And we show an increase of $53,169.50 for the month of April 2022 compared to the month of April 2021. And we also show an increase of $3,557 of collections for the month of April 22 compared to the month of March 2022. And we have the currency exchange of $143.29. And the grand total collections for April is $201,784 with 29 cents. Do you have any questions?
I just have a comment. The bridge this year is doing exceptionally well. And we're a good number above projected revenue, so that's good. Any questions or? Thank you.
Thank you.
County Treasurer, Ms. Gonzalez.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. I'd make a correction on my report. It's supposed to reflect April and not March. The one that you have there says March, please correct that and put April. This is for the month of April 2022. And the total balance for the general fund is at $6,898,946.41. The total road and bridge, the balance is at $1,589,353.63. And the total balance for the enterprise funds is at $910,294.30. The drainage district, the ending balance is at $3,630,452.84, which brings the grand total to 13,029,047.18. That's my report. Are there any questions, please?
I know I asked this last time, and I think you said it was not included. The recovery or the rescue plan monies are not
No,
included.
not yet. That's the balance, too, yeah, it's not yet.
This 13 million, what does it represent for the county? 'Cause
I wouldn't be able to answer that question,
Yeah.
Mr. Garza. Maybe that's that good.
What do you
That's the
want?
money that you have.
It's not money that we can dispose of.
well, I'm not saying, I just want, I want to know,
Yeah.
it looks great there, the number looks great, but
Yeah, the general fund, for example, is that we have about $7 million, but we still have half a year to go. You decide.
but it ain't gonna soak that much of it.
No, but, we should be in the black at the end of the year, but certainly not 7 million. It'd be a lot less than that. Same thing with everything else. The enterprise funds, for example, the bridge, it's got 590,000. However, we still need to make some drafts or draws to general fund. Same thing with gas and I think the solid waste, we don't have any transfer of that. We just wanted to break even. And the drainage district, that, I have talked, the Industrial Foundation people and myself got together with an engineer, and we asked them to look into possibilities of funding for the study so that we don't have to use this money for the study. And that's where we're at right now. They're looking for funding from Water Development Board or whoever we can get grant money so we can do the study. And then use this $4 million to actually do projects. That's pretty much where all this money is earmarked from. Of course, some of it is fund balance. How much of that, I don't know. It's still too early in the year, but we should be doing real good.
Just, because,
Yeah, no, it's
the
good.
number's great, man, but it's like, there's 13 million, and we got 14 million to go.
Yeah, that's how
The
much money we
expenses
reserved
are doing very well.
of Wednesday, so, of last week.
So,
Thank you, Mr. Montalvo.
Thank you.
County Auditor?
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. I want to introduce myself. I'm the County Auditor, Leticia Lanis.
well, I was just wondering where's the auditor?
We want to welcome you. I haven't had a chance to do that publicly,
Thank
so
you.
we want to welcome you into your new role, and we look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much. Okay. I guess I want to start with, I have in front of you an unaudited version, the auditor's monthly report. It's going to include the cash summary, a budget summary, and a debt summary. It's just it provides a general overview of the county's finances as of April 30th, 2022. The first page in my cash summary, it's reporting the reconciled cash. Available balances for the month of April. General fund, we have $6,746,000 available. The road and bridge has $1,481,000 balance available. Payroll clearing account has $1,02,274 available. Next page is a budget summary. The general fund revenues year-to-date collected $14,105,998 as of April 30th. A few pages after, I report expenditures for general fund. Year-to-date expended, $11,166,324 for the 7 months into the fiscal year.
Can I interrupt?
Yes, go ahead.
If you can, for example, can we get percentages? It makes it easier for me to see, where we're at. We're 58% of the year, have we spent 60% or have we spent 55?
Okay,
So that it gives a summary as to where we're at.
yes.
For
Okay.
your next report.
All right. Okay, next page is the summary for the road and bridge. Revenues, year-to-date collected, $5,369,000. Expenditures, year-to-date, $3,440,000. Second to last page, I have the enterprise funds. These are the International Bridge, the gas system, and transfer station. I provide a general total for year-to-date revenues and collections for each of them. And my last page of the report is a debt summary. It's a countywide total for all outstanding debt for the county, $1,486,076. That concludes my report. Should you have any questions or concerns, I'm available in my office, or if you have anything you'd like to discuss right now.
I would just wanna talk to the judge, maybe, you might wanna stick around here, I don't know if it's legal or not, for executive session, we got a little few, at least I do, a few questions that I'd like to.
Yeah, just for information.
Informational, not just informational, to find out, what's your goal,
Okay. Yes,
okay?
sir. No problem. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, moving on with our agenda, next item is to approve a road easement agreement in the south area. This is, I believe you'll have it with you. Mr. Montalvo and I have been working with the property owners on this particular easement. You all have it before you now. It's an easement agreement. What this is property that was bought by the environment zone in the south area for a retaining pond that was supposed to be built. It was never built. I think the environment zone ran out of money, so all we ended up with the properties that were purchased. Now, one of these easements that we acquired, or not the easement, the property that we acquired had a road that went through it so that the landowners could get to it on the other side. And now they want an easement so they can continue getting to I think they want to sell it, and so the buyers want to have an easement to get to that property. What Mr. Montalvo did for us, and I was very pleased with it, was in the language for that easement, we have language in there that if at any time the county actually goes through and builds that retaining pond or whatever reason, the easement can be moved, so it won't be in our way for whatever the county needs to do. I certainly don't have a problem with it, Mr. Montalvo. I don't know if you have any issues with it.
No problem with that, Your Honor. No, sir.
But it does need to be approved by the court.
Judge, is this property that was bought by the empowerment zone, now it was,
Yeah, but it was given to the county.
it was transferred to the county?
Right.
And how many landowners are we gonna get easements from?
It's just one.
This one?
Yeah. The property, it looks like a triangle, and you should have the paperwork in your packet. It looks like a little triangle, and it goes through. That's the one that they need to, so they can get to their land.
Is that close to your old property, Kiko?
I don't know.
This was, it's in there.
This one?
Yeah, it's this property here. What it is the total easement is about 2 3/4 acres is what they're asking for. It's a 20-foot easement. And then it continues on down, but the property that's owned by the county is this little triangle.
Do you have any problem with that, Mr. Perez?
I need to check exactly where it's at. I haven't seen the actual maps or gone out there.
Well, if you like, we can approve it pending your review.
No.
Is that okay?
Hay dos movias.
Second.
Moved and second to approve pending Commissioner Perez review of the easement. Any further discussion? All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is to take preliminary approval on Tierra Dorada, subdivision phase 3. Mr. President.
Good morning. Tierra Dorada subdivision phase 3 is in precinct 1, and we're asking for preliminary.
Precinct 1.
Yeah, motion to approve them.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Garcia, before you leave, I signed off on a plat, I guess it was Friday, in precinct 3. And I was later informed that the water had not been purchased, or the city of Gruya had not,
Well, it's been approved by the city of Louisville.
they've signed their
Yes,
document?
Yes.
When did they approve it?
On this last meeting.
This is thing? Yeah, because they asked me, I said, I don't know.
No, they already approved it. They already went to the commission from the city of
But
Louisville.
it was not approved before.
No.
Let me ask you something, when any plan is being presented here and we approve it, does it have to go first before the city, or they don't have to go before the city?
It goes first here in the commission court in the county, then it goes to the city.
I don't
Especially
think,
they're getting water, because they were
But
getting water.
let me ask you, what happens if we approve the plat or the subdivision, and then the city of La Gruya, city of Rio Grande, whoever, does not approve the,
It won't get signed by the judge. So it was like it's not approved.
yeah, normally, I think it would be best if, I guess the city doesn't have to sign off on the plat, but they must sign off on the document. I know Real Water and stuff, you go and you pay, and they give you an instrument,
Yeah.
a
He
document.
paid for his water rights, but it had to pass through the city of
Yeah.
Louisville because it was in the ATJ.
Yeah, and when they need to record, same thing with CPNL.
Yeah.
CPNL might be months before they install the
Oh,
power
yeah,
line.
they give you a contract and everything.
Right, but you pay, the developer goes and
Exactly,
pays, and they
yes.
give you this document.
They give you.
Same thing for the water.
Right.
And then it's brought to the county and we sign
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Is that the way it's
Yes,
done?
that's the way you do
Okay, that's a question I had.
it. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Item 11 is to approve a mutual aid agreement for cooperation on law enforcement efforts between County of Starr, the Sheriff's Office, the Rio PD, Roma PD, Escobares PD, and Gruya PD. Chief?
Commissioner, just this has to do with the stone garden. So in case you see officers from Roma in the Luya area, or you see La Luya in the Rio Grande, or Rio Grande out of their jurisdiction, that's what this mutual aid is for. This will make sure that in case we need more assets in different areas, they will be able to help out. Just so you all be aware, if you all see an agency out of their jurisdiction, it's in regards to this mutual aid. It's almost like the fire department.
motion to approve, Your Honor.
Second.
Moved in second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'm going to go ahead and sign this one. However, I noticed that it has Mr. Rene Montalvo, interim county attorney. He's not interim, he is a county attorney.
Okay.
He was appointed as county attorney.
I guess the commissioners are allowed to.
Can I scratch it off?
Yes, sir.
And I'll initial.
And I apologize for that.
No problem. Okay, motion carries.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Next item, is there budget amendments? We have between 12 to 21 are budget amendments. Is that on each, are they in order?
Yes, sir, we reviewed them and they're all recommended for approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and second to approve, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And I've got 1050 and pursuant to section 551.074, we will go into executive session to discuss order of salaries, ASO summary, and the TAC employee safety equipment. We'll be back shortly.